Welcome back to another video. We are up and at 'em. It is Saturday morning. We are headed to the house right now. Our lawnmower just got delivered, so I'm going to check that out, make sure everything looks good, and then we're already hooked up to the trailer. We're gonna head over, pick up the skid steer, then head back to the house because we've got a lot of work to be done today. So it's gonna be a good day, long day, but good day. I'm excited for it. Let's get to it. Bro, they delivered the lawnmower.
I just left it right there?
Bro, and left the key on. It's dead.
Oh, really? Didn't sound dead.
Or it just doesn't have gas. Boys are getting it done.
Breaking up dirt.
We probably, how much do you think this has been already?
Oh, it's been about 18 labor hours.
18 labor hours. We're making a good progress. We literally started here, I think, and then it worked all the way to where we got. So, yeah. About to keep it going.
Little by little.
Keep it going, little by little. So, I've been recording all day with my GoPro, but it's not turning on now. So I don't even know like if all of that captured on the SD card or if I just lost everything. We had an absolute crazy day today. We had the skid steer out here. We cleared a ton of land. I got some shots on the drone, so I know that I'll be able to show those. But as far as the GoPro footage, we gotta wait to see if I captured anything there. Let me just show you guys like what we did. So let me flip this. All right, so this is the pile that could not fit in the dump trailer. That is completely full. So this entire area that you're seeing, all this dirt, that was all soft palmetto. It's these things right here. I don't know if you know these are in other places other than Florida, but they're super duper. They're actually really nice if you keep up with them, but the previous homeowners here they didn't. So this entire area was just an absolute mess. So we went ahead and took care of that today. We also got to the back, did a little bit in the back. So we got more here that I need to take care of, but wasn't able to get to those today. We got all up in there, cut down a few trees, a few smaller trees, but all these vines and stuff, I just want this to look clean. It just looks overgrown. Like this area looks nice and clean to me, but this, like all of that, I want that to be tidied up, all that over there. So we got all that done up in here. This is the pile for that. And then I've still got a lot of stuff back there to get done. It's definitely, we got a lot done today, but there's still a lot to be done. And then I also got to tackle that area over there. I would walk over there and show you guys, but I'm absolutely exhausted. So I'm gonna call that a day. Been out here way too long, and I need to get home. I need to eat. I haven't eaten at all today. And also on top of that, I barely had any water. So I need to get home, get some food, get some hydration in me, and then tomorrow we'll pick this back up. I'm really praying that the GoPro footage worked, but we'll see. See you guys. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday. We were headed out to church.
Here's our outfits. I had my hands full. Sorry, that threw me off.
This is what I have. I'm wearing these shoes. I feel like I'm like in elementary school or like middle school. Like it's my first day of school outfit. Holding my shoes up to the camera.
Yeah, because we're in no shoes in the house.
No shoes in the house. But yeah, here are the fits. Let's get to church. Thank you, Jesus. Praise God. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Well, we have been at the house for quite a long time, and we've gotten so much done. I'll take you guys over there to show you here in a second. Just compared to yesterday to today, I mean, we got a ton done. But what I've got to do now, I don't know if you guys can see that, there's like this pocket of just trees that the previous owners cut down and they just left there. So I've got to now take that over to the burn pile, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me, let you guys watch me do that. Another successful day. I literally have like dirt all over my face. But yeah, it's been a great day. We've got so much done out here. I'm just gonna get into it and show you guys. So of course this is all we knocked out yesterday. But today I had my father-in-law here helping me. So I was running the skid steer again. And we got all up in between the trees, and all these, like there was a bunch of saw palmetto in there as well, but we got absolutely everything out. All these trees, like, I mean, there was over probably 40 years of just stuff. Tree debris, just everything. So it was just so overgrown, but these are just the two. These are our two mounds just from today. And those will have to stay there because the earliest I can get a grapple truck out here is Tuesday at 7 a.m. So yeah, it's been a very successful day. I'm happy with the progress today, and we're just gonna jump back into it tomorrow. I'm actually gonna go pick up the stump grinder tomorrow morning as well, because there is a ton of stumps, a ton. I was able to start, so there's a burn ban right now in Florida, and I was actually able to start kind of a bit of a burn pile that I'll be able to work with when that burn ban is lifted. But these are all the trees that were just cut down and left. I mean, huge. Absolutely huge. It's insane. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna probably do like a 10 by 10 hole right here. Not a deep hole, but then I'll go ahead and chop up a lot of these logs into smaller pieces. And then when I'm out here, you know, I'll just start early in the morning, just burning them slowly and knocking them down, and then we'll fill the hole back in. So got a plan for all these, because that right there would be way too expensive to have somebody come and haul that off. So good day, good day. So now it's time to get home, shower up. I've only eaten one meal the entire day. I did the same thing yesterday, and it's just crazy. It's like once you're in it and at it, I mean, this stuff takes so long, like you just want to keep going. And I'm the type of person, like if I'm busy, I don't think about food. It's so wild. Let's get home.
What up? What up, gang? There's this dude on Instagram. He created this whole page, like basically embarrassing his wife. They'll be out and about, and he'll just throw his phone up and say, "What up, gang? Drop a like, a follow, subscribe, comment." Like faking, like he's got an influencing page, but he does it out in public, and his wife gets so embarrassed. It's so funny, but it makes me think of that. What up, gang? It is 6 a.m. We are headed to the house. Eat my protein bar right now. we've got to get to the dump. My goal for today is to get what's in the dump trailer dumped and then fill up another load and go and dump that. And then I've got to do a few things as far as stump grinding and stuff like that. So we're headed to the house. We're gonna get this done. It's gonna look beautiful. And let's get it. Made it to the dump. Got all checked in. So basically when you're at the dump, if you don't know, they just ask for your ID. They ask you what you have, and then depending on what you have, like there's different areas. So as you can see up here, if you guys can see that, that's just a pile of tires. And then to the left of that, we have our yard debris pile, which is where we are going. So get you guys all set up so you can see how this works if you've never seen it done before. Essentially, I'm just gonna back up and then we'll get in a good position and I'll just put the dump trailer up and everything will dump out when I pull up. Let's do it. Okay, that is complete. That was expensive, to say the least. But as I remember, so the first thing I put into the dump trailer the other day, it was this huge stump and it had a ton of huge roots. I was actually able to get under it and like pull it out of the ground. So I'm thinking that's why that was so expensive. Because man, it was super heavy. I think I weighed in at almost 24,000 pounds. And then empty after I dumped everything. My truck and the trailer sits at like, I want to say 12,900, so 13,000. So that was 10,000 pounds of debris. That's just insane. That's crazy. But anyways, I actually have another load. I've got to go and load up the dump trailer again. I don't think it's going to be nearly as heavy. I think that was majority of it, but I don't even know. I was talking to Sid and I was like, hey, we were gonna have to do this regardless. Either we were gonna pay somebody, they were gonna charge us, you know, X amount more, or I was gonna do it myself. And I'm like, big time, I'm a huge person on like, dude, if I can pay you to do it, then I can figure out how to do it myself, you know? Like, I don't really like, unless it comes to fine work, like somebody like painting or like a trade that like, you know, you need to have the experience and like there's some schooling in it and things like that. I don't go to the extent of that, but if it's something like this, I'm gonna do it myself. So all in all, we're saving money on it, but it still sucks to pay that amount to go and dump, you know, some yard debris that they're probably just gonna burn for free. So, all right, enough rant, enough complaining. All right, we're back at the house. This is the second pile we gotta do. I'm gonna get as much as this into the trailer by hand as I can, and then from there I'll go and grab the skid steer and do the rest. But for right now, I'm just gonna start throwing stuff in there.
enough of that. Second load is all loaded up. I'm gonna go ahead and get this covered, and then we're gonna head out to go dump it. Good morning. We are in the parking lot. I'm about to go in and work out. I've got upper body today. I haven't worked out in like the past 4 days and I can definitely feel it. But yeah, I need to work out. After that, I've got to run to Home Depot. I've got to rent a bigger chainsaw. The chainsaw I have, it's like a 16-inch. I've got to get a 20-inch because I got to tackle some of these bigger stumps today. So then we can hit it with the stump grinder. And I'm also going to rent a pole saw. So I need to knock back and trim up some of the trees and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna head in, get this workout in, and then I'll catch you guys at Home Depot. We'll get all that stuff and then we'll head to the house. I also have a grapple truck coming this morning and they're picking up those 2 piles. Hopefully the 2 piles. I've been going back and forth with the guy about the size of these piles. He has a 55-yard grapple truck, like the dumpster part of it is 55 yards. My dump trailer is a 7x14 and that equates to about, I think, 15 yards. So when I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I fit this amount in my 7x14 dump trailer, which is 15 yards again, and you have a 55-yard, space. Like, it's just not really making sense, but we'll see. I hope they can pick it up all in one. If not, you can just grab the majority of it and then I'll have to figure out what to do with the rest, because I'm definitely not paying this guy to come out twice. So alright, enough yap. Peace. So I am running hella behind. It's already 9:20 a.m. I planned on being at the house by 9 a.m. It took a while to check out the equipment at Home Depot, but I got everything. I don't know if you guys can see that orange blade cover back there, but we got everything. And then on the phone, I told Sid's dad, I call him Pops. So I told Pops that I was gonna stop and get some coffee, and I asked him if he wanted anything, and he said yes. So then, I felt like I had to stop, even though if I didn't mention it to him, I probably wouldn't have, because I'm running behind. But I stopped and got our coffee. So I'm pulling in now. We're gonna get the chainsaw running, get things done. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I actually brought I came prepared today. I have my protein and milk mixture, and then I'm gonna throw my espresso shots in there, mix it all up. There we have our protein coffee. Look at that. And I got a sumo orange too. Prepared, baby. All right, let's get into this. I kind of feel like this vlog has been all over the place. Whenever I'm out here, you know, in this equipment or just out here in general, like I don't think, oh, let me grab the vlog, let me, you know, set the camera up. It's just tough. Like I'm kind of just focused and this way. Like I'm not, you know, thinking about all this outside stuff. But I hope this vlog turns out well. I definitely had like high expectations for it. But as like these days go on and I'm like, dude, have I even talked, or have I just set this up and left the camera up for 45 minutes while I'm in the skid steer and totally forgot about it? You know, so I don't know, we'll see. I actually never really know how these are gonna turn out until I sit down and start, you know, messing with the footage, but we will see. Also, the grapple truck came a lot earlier. They were supposed to be here at 9. He came at like 7 a.m. So let's see how much he actually picked up. Wow. So we had a huge pile there, and then I thought, wow, he sent me pictures and that was a lot lower in the pictures than what it is now. It is what it is. I mean, I guess they got what they could get, you know. Kind of bummed out about that. A little disappointed, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Yeah, the smaller one. Because I need to work on getting this. I just don't know if I should do that one. That's a huge stump, and I'm like, are we going to be able to get it low enough?
I don't know. It's definitely too high right now, right? For sure. I'll get all 3 of those, I think.
Yeah. look
first time seeing
who
all
came
of this.
to visit. Yeah, it's her first time out here since all this stuff has been going on.
Boats on the ground.
Boots on the ground, baby. What are
It
your
looks so different out here. It's actually crazy.
honest thoughts, though? What do you
No,
think?
like it's so much more open. It looks like we have so much more room than what we did, and it just looks cleaner. Like when
Yeah.
we'd walk around, like I didn't realize how like messy a lot of just things were kind of cut down and left,
Yeah.
or like maybe they'd fallen down in storms. I don't really know.
Yeah, fallen down or cut down, and yeah, like you said, left. But also, it was like to the point where, like, I wouldn't have mind. I'm not like the type of person that's like, oh, we have land, let's clear it all.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind. I think it's beautiful out here. I love, you know, the natural, overgrown look. But the stuff that we've cleared out, it was just way too far gone, and it was too much to like try to get in and clean.
Well, there's no reason to leave dead trees there either. you know?
Right, but even the softball meadow,
yeah.
like that was just, those are beautiful if they're kept up with, but
Yeah.
you know, there was 35 years of things not being kept up here, so. But yeah,
Oh, it's looking so good. Can you guys see my dad in the background right now? Have you already shown what he's doing?
he beat me out here this morning. He was
Yeah.
out here at 7 a.m. He's loving this
He
stuff.
texted me this morning. He's like, "Is Jay already at the house?" I'm like, "Jay's working out right now." I didn't realize he was literally already coming here. Crazy.
And then yesterday, I think, I was out here before him, but he showed up like, he just showed up. He didn't
That's
even
so
like text me,
funny.
which I don't mind. at
Oh,
all,
he's
but
loving it.
He's loving it.
Yeah. It's just doing more things.
More things, and I appreciate the extra hands because there's no
It's
way
a
this
lot.
is definitely not a one-man job.
Yeah. So what are you doing today? You're working right there.
I've been chainsawing. I mean, there are so many trees. I've already cut down 4 or 5 trees, and then now I have the pole saw, and I'm just cleaning
Wow.
up. Like,
You rented that?
yeah,
Wow.
I'm just cleaning up all this and just making, you know, I want the trees to be like lifted and just beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a beautiful day out too. Good work. And you got a little energy drink in you, huh?
Yeah, while I've been out here, these have been my guilty pleasure. They're the Ghost Iced Tea Lemonade.
I just stopped at the gas station to get it for him. I'm like, this is my first time I've ever bought a Ghost energy drink.
And I had to send her this specific gas station
Yeah.
because I know they have it, and I've been to others and they don't. And I'll leave the ones that don't and go to this one that I know
I'm
has it.
sure you do. That sounds like you.
All right, back
Looking
to
good.
work.
Mwah.
PDA, you saw that? She got shy and nervous.
I'm kissing
PDA,
on
she
camera.
does not like PDA.
I mean, I just thought it was the stand.
Thought it was like a surveyor. It was surveying us.
Yeah, I thought, you know, maybe you were, you know, at times you were going to just put your phone on there. And
Oh,
then
like
you
it
were
was a
gonna-
stand. I
I
know
didn't
it looks.
realize.
It looks super interesting. All right, so Pops and I are out here. I told them earlier that I call you Pops.
What's that?
I told them earlier I call you Pops,
Yeah.
just so if I keep saying Pops, they know who I'm talking about.
Oh.
Pops and I are out here. We basically got everything stump grinded and like cut down for the most part that we want. So now it's time to just clear all this stuff out. So we've got a pile over there. We're just taking it all, and the goal is just to make this area look a lot cleaner and prettier. This is about as good as we're gonna get it for right now until I can get another piece of equipment out here. I mean, this, like, you've got, look at this, like, mound. And just under that is just nothing but roots and just stumps that were cut down and just left, or trees that were cut down and left and then like divided up into smaller sections. And then there's another one right back there. It's just too much. I mean, we did as much as we could. I think we did a good job, but definitely need more done. But it's got to be done with some equipment. So that's where we're gonna leave that for now. I'm sure sometime this week or maybe even to next week, I'll get something else out here, but that's what we have right now. What I'm working on now is I'm breaking down all this aluminum. So I've got some aluminum fence post over there next to the trailer, and then I have all these screens right here. So I'm taking the screens out of here and then gonna hopefully load these up and get them over to the scrapyard. If not today, definitely tomorrow, but I just want to get these out of here because I've been staring at them for the past few weeks and get some money from this. So take a look at all the aluminum. So those are our screens, and this is the fence. I mean, it's all the way in there. And I think this might be iron. The lady on the phone I called, and she said she thinks that they'll take it, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna load this up and get there. What up, gang? I'm headed home. Guess what time it is? It's 5:39. I think earlier I was saying how I wanted to be home by like 2 p.m. or something like that. The days just fly by. They just fly by. Where does time go? But yeah, headed home. The scrapyard run went amazing. It's such a process. You weigh in, then I had a little bit of steel, so I had to drive all the way to the back, unload that, then I had to back all the way up onto the scale again, weigh in, and then drive all the way to the back, dump the aluminum, and then back all the way up to the scale again to weigh out. And then I had to go park and then run inside. They give you a ticket, and then you go to a window, and then that's where you get paid. So wasn't bad. I would do that process every day. I got a little jingle in my pocket, you know what I'm saying, for scrapping some aluminum. So ain't mad at it. But yeah, we're headed home. Excited to see my wife and Jaxie boy. Excited to eat. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end this one right here. I just think it's a good time. Quite honestly, I'm tired of like thinking about the vlog. I hope this one turns out amazing. I had high expectations for it. We'll just have to see, because I didn't do the best at picking up the camera and talking, at least like thinking back. I'm like, I don't think I have, and also it's been, my head's just been everywhere. So I don't know, maybe I was absolutely amazing and maybe it will turn out great, we'll see. But nonetheless, super thankful for you guys being here, like super thankful. Like, I appreciate all the love more than any of you know. Sydney's super appreciative of it. Like, we just absolutely thank you guys. Love you guys. See you on the next one. Peace.